General Hospital spoilers tease that Josslyn Jax, Eden McCoy, believed that she had the best of reasons to dump Dex Heller, even Hofer, when she discovered that while Dex worked for Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, he almost killed Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober, on Sonny's orders. Sonny changed his mind, but Josslyn was devastated when Dex told her that he was going to go through it. Joss couldn't live with that, so he ended their relationship. Realizing that Joss was right, Dex took steps to turn his life around. He joined the police force and is currently attending the Policy Academy at Anna Devane's, Finola Hughes' suggestion. He passed the entrance exam with flying colors and is in the process of completing his training at the academy. Although he didn't necessarily make these changes for Josslyn, she has certainly taken notice of Dex's about-face. Josslyn recently admitted to her brother, Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, that she still loved Dex. But Joss grew up watching her mother, Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, and Sonny break up and then reconcile over and over again. Joss admitted that's not the life she wants for herself. Even when Sonny beat Dex and threatened to kill him, Josslyn stopped short of reconciling with Dex. Instead, she simply took Dex to General Hospital to make sure he received medical care. Eventually, Dex will get the message that Joss doesn't plan to reunite, even though they both still love each other. So that means Dex could meet someone brand new, perhaps another cadet at the academy. Once Dex begins to get involved with someone other than her, Joss could easily change her tune. She might decide that she wants Dex back after all. But would Dex be willing to put his heart on the line once again for Josslyn, especially if another woman comes into the picture? Was Josslyn right to break up with Dex? Will Dex find someone new at the academy? How will Joss feel as Dex begins showing interest in another woman? Anything can happen in Port Charles, so stay tuned to General Hospital, airing weekdays on ABC. Don't forget to check back right here regularly for all your General Hospital news, information, and spoilers. General Hospital fans are in for a whirlwind of emotions as one of Port Charles' most unlikely characters, Dex Heller, finds himself entangled in a love story that will leave everyone talking. With his gritty past as a mob enforcer and the complicated relationship with Josslyn Jax, Dex's new romance is set to turn everything upside down, especially for Joss. Her jealousy and growing discomfort with Dex moving on will not only shake their friendship, but also raise questions about the future of their relationship. The spoilers suggest a dramatic shift in the dynamics of this beloved soap, with a fresh love story, betrayal, and emotional confrontations on the horizon. When Dex first came to Port Charles, he was hired as a muscle for Sonny Corinthos. But over time, Dex revealed his layered personality, struggling between his dark past and desire to build something more meaningful. His attraction to Josslyn, the sweet yet fierce daughter of Carly Corinthos, made for an unexpected and at times volatile pairing. Their chemistry was undeniable, yet their relationship was always fraught with complications. Josslyn, at her core, was raised in a world where loyalty to family and business was paramount, but she also craved stability and a love that wasn't tainted by crime. Dex, on the other hand, never quite fit into Josslyn's idealistic world. Their emotional connection was undeniable, but his ties to the mob and the dangerous world he inhabits always put a wedge between them. As they attempted to navigate the complexities of their relationship, their bond became strained by external pressures. Joss' mother, Carly, her conflicted feelings about Sonny, and Dex's inner battle between loyalty and love. But with Joss struggling to accept Dex's past, Dex's desire for a life outside of mob influence became clearer. In a shocking twist, it seems that this desire will lead him to explore new love, someone who understands his complexity but isn't tied to his dark world. Enter a new character who will shake things up for Dex, a mysterious woman with ties to the city's underbelly, but someone who is determined to break free from that lifestyle. This woman, whose identity will slowly unfold, will show Dex the possibility of love without the baggage of his mobster past. While the details of her arrival are shrouded in mystery, she is set to become a major player in Dex's life. What makes this new romance different is the fact that this woman challenges Dex in ways Josslyn never could. She pushes him to reconsider his role in the criminal world, offering him a chance at redemption. While it's still unclear whether this relationship will last, What is certain is that Dex will find solace in her presence, something he hasn't felt in a long time. The woman is expected to be fiercely independent, with a backstory that mirrors Dex's struggles, but with one crucial difference. She's already moved beyond the shadow of the mob. She doesn't carry the same baggage that Josslyn did. For Dex, she represents a fresh start, a shot at a future untainted by the violence and corruption that once defined him. However, as Dex opens his heart to someone new, Josslyn's emotions take an unexpected turn, leading to jealousy that will test both her and Dex's feelings. While Josslyn has been playing the supportive friend in recent weeks, the reality of seeing Dex move on with someone else will undoubtedly bring out a side of her she hasn't been able to confront. Her jealousy will surface in full force, and it will not be a subtle emotion. Josslyn, the fierce and determined young woman we know, will react in ways that she can't hide, leading to a confrontation that will change everything. Fans can expect Josslyn to struggle with her emotions, torn between wanting Dex to be happy and her own feelings of possessiveness. Her jealousy will not just stem from romantic feelings, but also from a sense of loss, a feeling that she is losing the person who, in many ways, saved her from her own demons. Dex was her confidant, her protector, and her emotional anchor in a world that often felt like it was falling apart. Watching him find love with someone else will force Joss to confront how much she truly means to him, and whether or not she's ready to fight for him. This jealousy will lead Joss to make some surprising decisions. At first, she may try to hide her feelings, trying to push them down and act as if everything is fine. But over time, her frustration will boil over, causing her to lash out in ways she hasn't before. Expect heated arguments between Joss and Dex, and even some harsh words that could permanently alter their relationship. Joss may accuse Dex of moving on too quickly or of abandoning her in favor of someone who doesn't understand him the way she does. But as these arguments unfold, it's also possible that Josslyn will realize that she has to let go. The longer she holds on to Dex, the more destructive their dynamic could become. For Josslyn, it's going to be a heartbreaking journey of self-discovery, as she confronts the truth about her feelings for Dex and the reality that she might not be able to keep him in her life in the way she. For Dex, navigating his feelings for both women will be no easy task. While he's drawn to his new love interest and the idea of a fresh start, there is a part of him that will always be connected to Josslyn. After all, their bond is not easily forgotten, and the love they shared was something that changed both of them. But as he grows closer to his new love, Dex will realize just how much of his own healing depends on his ability to step away from his former life. Dex's loyalty to Sunny will be tested like never before. As he steps further into this new relationship, the pull of the mob world will grow weaker, but it will not disappear. His connection to Sunny is a difficult one to sever, especially when his loyalty to the Corinthos family has been such a defining part of who he is. However, if Dex truly wants to be with his new love interest and build a life outside of the mob, he'll need to make a choice, and it won't be an easy one. The stakes are high for Dex, as he'll need to confront his demons, his past mistakes, and the possibility of losing everything he's worked for. But his new love will serve as a beacon of hope, showing him that there is more to life than the violence and danger that has defined him. This relationship will force Dex to choose between the man he once was and the man he wants to become. The emotional fallout of Dex's new romance and Josslyn's jealousy will likely lead to a period of separation between the two characters. But fans should not expect this to be the end of their story. General Hospital has a way of bringing characters back together, even when it seems like all is lost. As Josslyn works through her feelings, she'll likely come to terms with the fact that Dex has moved on, and that moving forward with someone